Hi guys, welcome to this video for the meta customization system. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add your own faces to the meta customization system, your own metahuman faces. And I'm also going to show you how to fix certain problems that you may face when you are dealing with different types of faces. First of which is this last face here. Okay, you can see the hair has become all weird and stuff. So this is mainly caused by using metahumans, which are different versions. Okay, so for example, you might have a metahuman 5.3 head in your Unreal Engine 5.4 project, and when you mix them up, the hair gets confused, and this is the type of result that you get out of it. This sometimes can be fixed by simply just resetting the hair, clicking on it again. That was this hairstyle. Right now you can see it's fine, but like the eyebrows, what you see over here now, they are not in the correct position. So first things first, do not mix heads of different metahuman versions, or else you will get this problem. Okay. Secondly, the head sizes are different for metahumans. So sometimes you can get a metahuman head that does not fit the hair which you have on. I don't have an example of that right now, but I will show you that example by adding a metahuman to this blueprint that is a different head size. Okay, so I will do that deliberately. Do not think that it's a problem, but since I'm showing you how to change heads, I might as well show you some of the other errors that you might run through and how to fix them. So let's get started with adding a new head to our metahuman blueprint. Okay, so the metahuman blueprint that we were looking at just now is actually located in the meta customization system folder, pre-made blueprints. It is BP image mail, this one right here. This is the blueprint that we are working with. It will look different because the customization is not applied. The customization is applied through these nodes that you see here. But by default, this is the actual blueprint. Do not mind the funny looking face. That's because we are not in play mode, so the customization does not know what it's doing. This blueprint is live. So yeah, as you can see here, we've got several different functionalities in this blueprint. This is actually just a regular metahuman blueprint. We also have a blueprint for fantasy RPG game templates. You may have seen that. And we also have a regular playable blueprint. This is a third-person playable blueprint, so it is called BPMH male playable and female playable. For the RPG template, it is BPRPG MH female and BPRPG MH male. We are going to just use a regular metahuman blueprint with the customization logic added to it. That is BPMH male. Okay. Same process for BPMH female. And if you need to change the faces for the RPG template or the third-person character template, you can use one of these 4 blueprints instead. Okay, third-person character template, these 2 here. RPG template, these 2 here. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and get started with modifying our BPMH male. So as I said, this is just a regular metahuman blueprint. We've got the regular metahuman logic over here, and from this sequence over here, that's where the customization logic begins, and we do all the different things like setting the groom color, that's the hair color, setting the feet meshes, the leg meshes, the torso meshes, and all the rest of that. So what we're concentrating on today is the faces. Okay, we want to see how we can add our own metahuman head to the system. Okay, so the current head, the first head that we get when we apply customization is this one here. I'll browse to it in the content browser. And as you can see, it is just a regular metahuman head. Okay, so once you install your metahuman, all you have to do is add this head of your metahuman to the blueprint that I've just shown you. Okay, so it's opened up there. And as I say, it's just a regular metahuman head. It does look strange, okay? And that is because it has the customization blueprint applied to it, all right? The customization blueprint is a post-process blueprint. If I type in the asset details post, you can see anim BP phase 2, that is the meta phase 2, is applied to this head. That's why the eyes look weird. When you are playing, it does not look weird, but when you're outside of play, it does look weird. All right. That's because it can't load the customization system. The customization loads in real time, but if we're not in play mode, there's nothing loading, so it doesn't know what to do with the face. All right. So anyway, as I've said, this is a regular metahuman head. If I clear this out, you see that it will just be normal. All right. So you need to add your metahuman to the project. I will open up my my Quixel bridge here, and I'll go to my local metahumans, and I will choose, like I've said before, a Unreal Engine 5.4. I'm using Unreal Engine 5.4 here, so I'll pick a Unreal Engine 5.4 metahuman head, and I will add it there. I will add KG. Actually, I think I've already added KG. He is right here in my metahuman folder. This is a regular metahuman with no modifications applied to it. So yours will look like this once you add it to your project. Okay, and let me just close down my my fab there. Okay, I also close down the head. Not fab, my Quixel bridge. So in your metahuman folder, open the face folder and open your metahumans face mesh. Okay. Okay, so there's the face. And the first thing we're going to want to do, actually, we should not have closed down that that other metahuman face. But what we want to do is we want to apply a new, or not new, we want to apply an animation blueprint, a post-process animation blueprint, which takes care of the customization here. So I'm going to type post in the asset details there under the search panel. So originally, this is face post process. We want to use face anim BP. So yeah, we can just choose it from here actually. Once we add that there, it won't work immediately, I think, because the skeleton is wrong. So we're going to have to apply a different skeleton here. So the easiest way we can find the skeleton is, like I said, I think we shouldn't have closed down that other face, but let's just find it. It's under metahuman ref. That's content meta customization system, metahuman ref. We need to use the same face skeleton as our reference metahumans here. So just pick any of this. I'll use MCS, should be MCS Gavin that we were looking at before. You can choose any. So I'm going to open up face. I've chosen Gavin for a reason. I will show you later on. Yeah, I'll open up the face folder there, and I'll open up Gavin's face mesh. Okay, so it needs to look like this, otherwise your customization will not work. Okay, so again, let's look for the post-process blueprint there. Let's just, oh, actually first we want the skeleton. So archetype skeleton is what we're looking for. Okay, face archetype skeleton, but we want the one in the meta customization system folder. We do not want the one in the metahuman common folder. Okay, though we want to use our metahuman, which we've just installed here. So what I'm going to do is since I know the skeleton I need to use now, I'm gonna go back to this mesh, okay, this face mesh. I'll find it in the content browser there, and I will right click on the face mesh, and I will go to the skeleton, and I will assign the skeleton, okay. And I know that it's called archetype, but I don't want the one in the metahuman common folder. I want the one in the meta customization system, metahuman ref common folder. Okay, so choose that one and accept that. Okay, now clear the post-process anim BP if you added it. Okay, and click here again and choose, well, I don't know which one between these two it is. It should be one of these two, but to make things easy, let's go back to MSC Gavin. I hope you left it open. And let's search for the NMVP tool in the content browser there. Okay, so it is this one that we want. Let's go back to KG and let us apply that. Okay, so now our new MetaHuman's face is customizable. Okay, save that out. And now let's apply this head to our MetaHuman's blueprint. Okay, so we'll go back to the blueprint folder. It's pre-made blueprints over here. And we will choose, you can choose whichever one you are working with here, but we will choose BPMH male. Okay, this only has customization logic and the regular MetaHuman logic. It does not have any gameplay logic in it. Okay, so once we choose that, let's go back to Cage's face. Let's click on finding content browser, and let's leave this highlighted in the content browser. Let's open up BPMH mail again, and let's go to the faces session. So like I said before, this is where your faces are actually chosen from. Okay, so we won't replace Gavin, we'll just replace the second face. Okay, MCS face mesh. Okay, so to replace that, let's use this button, use asset browser selection. Okay, that's the one that's highlighted in the content browsers there. So choose that. All right, so we all remember what Cage looks like. Let's click play and let's see if we get Cage's face there now. But like I said, I'm using a metahuman which will produce a little bit of an error because I want to show you how you can fix that before we end the video. Okay, so let's click on play. Let's close this down. I'm running out of memory. I saw a texture pool error there. Okay, so let's go ahead and click play. So we put Cage's head on the second section here. So, okay, so this is KG. And, well, it looks like everything has worked correctly. Okay, so hopefully on your side it will also work correctly. But the error that I wanted to show you is, as you can see, Cage's head is much larger than Gavin. Okay, that's our base metahuman here. Okay, so anyway, since I've not managed to recreate the error, I'll probably show you in another video how you can fix it when I manage to recreate it. But what would usually happen is the size of Cage's head would cause the hair to overlap with the sculpt, okay, the sculpt. So basically you would only see a little bit of the hair and it would look really, really weird. Okay, so if you have that problem, basically what you have to do is blend the head with your base metahuman. So my first metahuman is my base metahuman. Okay, so basically when you're in the metahuman creator, creating your metahuman, just blend it with your base metahuman. Okay, just the head. There are some blending tools. I'm sure you've seen them, those tools that you use to mix up the different metahuman faces. Okay, just blend the head. All right, and that should be enough to fix that problem. So if you do get the problem of hair going through the head, just do that. All right, sometimes it does work without having to do that. This is one of those cases, I guess, but I'll make a separate video showing you how to fix that once I manage to get a metahuman that actually causes that error, and I will add it to the tutorials. But otherwise, this is basically how you can add your own metahuman head. Okay, this applies to metahumans that are custom made, and it applies to the default metahumans as well. An example of this is if I choose this face. This is not a regular metahuman face. This is a metahuman DNA. Okay, a little bit of an anime face there. All right, so it works with custom metahuman. This method works with custom metahuman heads, and it works with regular metahuman heads. That's basically how you can add your own face to the customization system. Okay, and yeah, I guess that will be it for now for this video, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.